Today, the show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox. So here is Andrew McCutchen, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is there, one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Robert is there. Two gone. So the bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for the ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change if he can locate.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Hey! 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Pitch on the way. Tommy Edman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 0-2 count and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Ready now is Luis Robert, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone!
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-1 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Next, here is Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Second inning set to go, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pops this one up. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Gene Segura standing in. Pop straight up. Cease is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now here is Brad Miller looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-1. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Two and one. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. One away. So bases are empty with one out now. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Batting in, the catcher.
To the plate now, Zach Collins. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Collins bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
That'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Segura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Moncada rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 4-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. The batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Three runs already home here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Roman Quinn, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And that's in there. Base hit. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 the count to the Phillies' designated hitter.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and big fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
First pitch on the way. Moncada is over to take a look.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tucker is there to put it away for route number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. To short. Anderson brings it in. The second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke. Plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Liner toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. In the box, JT Realmuto, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Rhys Hoskins will be next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Nope, that's inside.
4-1. Soft grounder left side. Moncada gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's over, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jean Segura would be next. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Tucker. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. At the plate now is Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there, and that's the first down. Ready to take his tags again, Zach Collins. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, He didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So here's Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jean Segura. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
The center field.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Roman Quinn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a pop-up now. Moncada into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Miller on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Comes set, now the pitch. And see, we'll look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Edman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. 2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. From the belt, the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally... Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
Not shortstop.
In there, strike 1.
Anderson.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
They'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Second baseman.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the stretch. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Count is 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Chase Anderson is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Popped up. Back behind second. Segura is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Popped up. Hoskins has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
Michael Kopech takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34. Michael Kopech.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last AB. Right there for strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he
got him looking. And that bottom of the sixth inning now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Circle change, too low, ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Got him. Stepping in once again is Zach Collins. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Miller comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And stepping in, Yoan Moncada grounded out in his last at-bat. Right side, but it's well fouled. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line. So that knock keeps the bottom of the sixth inning hot. In now, Tim Anderson. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 19. Second baseman.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he takes strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Galvis is there, and he puts this one away. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now into the box, Brett Miller. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Swinging a soft liner. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. Connor Brogdon gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here, and if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Up next to Chicago, the designated hitter, Yordan.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So stepping in is Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Leury Garcia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Lifted down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Zach Collins will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. On the first, and how about that for an entry? ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the outfielder, Roman Quinn.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Matt Foster has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
0-1's the count.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Foster offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to bat, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. First delivery to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Sam Coonrod comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Now that shortstop,
Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
now running at first base for the White Sox. Number 0.
Into the box, Tim Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder, Louis.
To the plate now, Luis Robert, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1 ball, 1
Here's
strike.
one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in next, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep back in the 5th. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Anderson, the runner at third. Edman at second with 1 away. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now back.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
He loses him on ball 4. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Kyle Tucker will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Andrew Vaughn will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Stepping up is JT Realmuto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball that misses. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And we'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got to count 2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Standing in now, Jean Segura, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, left field.
Aaron Bummer answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. At the plate, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as
notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the center field.
In now, Roman Quinn. This is foul right side. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here it comes, 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Vaughn is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. As a look, now the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
13-4 the way this one ends. Chicago scored a lucky 13 in this one. Dylan Cease pitches well enough to get the W. Aaron Nola permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game.